And we are back with Chrissy. Chrissy, today we're going to talk about the day you left home with Charles. Tell me about that. Tell me how it all occurred.
Okay, well, it all occurred. I had went into respiratory failure. I was in ICU, and I had got out of the hospital, and we had talked on the phone. And I told him that it would be a good time for me to get out. Well, I got off the bus at Hudson and the freeway at E&E Market, and he had met me there. And when I took him out, it was really, really scary at first because I was on the street, partially on the street with the. At the time, he was 13. He was a little bit depressed like that because of situations going on with his dad. But we managed to go from there. We were staying by the freeway off the ramp, down by 71, and it was like a ship-made tent, and we had made it out of pallets, and we had insulated the inside of the pallets, and boarded it up around, made it into like a little caddy shack almost.
Okay.
And it had a front porch, and it had the doors and everything, and from there it just progressively got to where we had to keep moving to keep him safe, and I kept him safe, and off and on for 4 years, we've been between the street and living with family and friends.
Was his dad really mad and upset looking for you guys, or was he just okay with you and him being out there, like whatever?
Okay, for the longest time, his dad didn't even know I had him. He was really upset with the situation at first, and then it just drifted off of, oh well, he didn't care anymore, where he was at or who he was with. It took a lot because at the time Children's Services had custody of him because him running away from his dad and everything. So I had to really mind my P's and Q's, and it got to where the police department and Franklinton Police Department, CPD, and all the sheriffs and stuff got tired of taking him back and forth down to Children's or Franklin County Children's Services, so they just started dropping him off at my door. Well, then I continued to keep him, and his dad continued to get the phone calls and stuff like that, and it just, again, periodically kept drifting off to where he didn't care anymore. Then...
what about school? The scoreboard?
I homeschooled him myself most of the time. Believe it or not, he might act and seem like he's not all there, but he is. His grade point average is actually a 3.8. I taught him myself on a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff he taught himself. But he still, he's wanted to go back and get his GED. He got his GED. We just got to get his certificate now. He's wanting to go to school. He's really now, you guys got him wanting to go to art school. Thank you, guys.
Have you guys been off the streets since he's been 13 at all?
Yes.
Even if it was a short period of time?
Yes, several times. We just actually came back on the streets in February.
In February. And why is that?
Me and my a friend I was staying with got in an argument over money, and he thought I was just purposely not paying him, and I thought he was stealing money from me, and come to find out on other circumstances that my bank account had been hacked, and I'm going through legal help getting that done right now because I've got a lawsuit against the bank and the people that was doing it. And it was family members, people that was doing it. And
was you living out west when all this occurred?
Yes.
Where at out west?
I was on the bottoms.
In the bottoms?
Yeah.
And they instantly kicked you guys out? Just
yeah, well at that time I was on the north end. Right after that I moved to the bottoms. But it was still occurring and taking place, my bank account being hacked, the money being stolen. And then when we found out about it, the gentleman we were staying with kind of felt bad. And then he realized it kept continuing to go on, and I wasn't lying about the situation. So right now it's really hard because my assets are frozen due to it. And once the legal stuff gets taken care of, my assets should be unfrozen, and I should be paid back the money that was taken. They took from my government check, my social security, my stimulus checks, and the checks for my business.
Okay, so with you having lupus in stage 1, is there medicine you're supposed to take daily?
No. The only medicine that they can give you for lupus in stage 1 is prednisone, which is the steroid, and it's to keep the inflammation down in the body and the lungs and stuff. and the other is pain meds.
What will happen after a period of time of having lupus?
You'll wind up dying. Right now, my body's deteriorating. I got my ligaments, my joints, my tendons, and all that stuff are deteriorating. My skin.
So anytime you move around, it hurts. Then.
Oh yeah. But like when I'm moving and I'm constantly bouncing and twitching, I'm hurting real bad, and
Okay.
trying not to draw up from the pain.
Now I'm documenting all this on YouTube, and you're aware.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Nothing gets a HIPAA law. I know.
Well,
Talking about it.
I just wanted to get that story because I was thinking about that. I'm like, that'd be real cool for you to share that with everybody of how, because I know his dad was abusive, and
Yeah.
that caused a lot of what pushed you guys to the streets.
Yeah, it did really.
But next video we will do probably on the weekend, and
Okay.
until next time.
We'll see you guys later. Thank you.